everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I am going to set up a weekly view in my daily duo with minimal Franken planning. So I went and got my trusty scissors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert one page here at the end of the week in this planner. And you know, it's getting kind of bulky because, you know, I'm just 2 months away from the end of it. And I don't know if they used to make the spirals a little larger before, because I've seen a lot of people show their daily duos and they weren't this bulky. So I'm wondering if their coil is a little bit smaller than it used to be. But it's still fine. It still works for me, and I prefer the bulkiness, but to have the functionality, especially because I'm not going out with my planner. If this were something that would really bother me, then I would definitely just go ahead and do some Franken planning, like real Franken planning, and uncoil and recoil and all that stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is, I've shown you guys this before in other videos where I snip the pages. So I'm going to use pages from my newly purchased. And let me see if I can get this. 1 second, because sometimes this coil is in a certain way that you can't quite wrap open the planner. I don't know. Let me see what's going on. I don't know what's going on here, but I'd like to be able to open it up somehow, but it's kind of funny. It feels like the coil is wider here than here, to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I am just gonna go ahead and do a time lapse while I cut this, and then I'll be back to put it in my daily duo. Okay, so I'm back. Some little tips and tricks. I wouldn't do more than 2 at a time, because when you do more than 2 at a time, at least with my style of scissors, it all depends on which ones you have. But in my case, I wouldn't do more than 2 at a time, because then it's just not gonna work. And then to put it in here, I find it easier to work this way. Maybe because I'm right-handed, and I also find it easier to do it with the planner open, right? So it's not, and then you just kind of push them in gently, but make sure to wiggle right and left so that this part is fully in. And the first times you turn the page in and out, you might see how it kind of, some of them kind of pop back out, but the whole page won't. And of course, you do have to be gentle, right? Because if you really tug on it, you will take it out. And the good thing about using these tweezers is that if it kind of bends a little bit while I'm putting it in, I can always go ahead and grab it with the tweezers and fix it. So I don't know about you, but I definitely get some tweezers, and I love these. These are actually jewelry tweezers, because my other Etsy shop is a jewelry shop. So these are actually beadle-on jewelry tweezers, and if you're wondering. And I really love them because they're super thin, so they really let me grab even the tiniest things. And yeah, I really like that. So you see, and it doesn't take much time, and voila, you can set up your weekly view, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I don't set this up every single week. I've skipped one here and there, and you know what, that is completely fine. That just, you know, it works well for me. And it's, you know, I don't mind is what I want to say. It's totally okay with me. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to set up, let me just remember, because the last time I did this was a few weeks back, and I know that I did it in a way that it would work best for me. So I think I set it up here. Yep, this is it. So what I was thinking is that on Thursday I need to leave more space. So I'm always going to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with 4, and then Friday from top to bottom with 4. And then that's what I'm going to have left for Thursday. I'm not going to set this up this time around. I'm going to do something different. So stay with me and see what I'm going to do. And then right across from right next to the top here, I kind of want to find a color that is not too you know, that's not red. And this is a little bit crooked, guys. I tend to do that, especially when I don't have the things super close to me. And pulling that sticker out, I kind of pulled the page out a little bit, but that's fine. Pulled it back in. And then I said 4 of these, right? And again, this is crooked. It's going to stay that way. It's going to bother me more to just take it out than leave it there. Maybe. I don't know. I might end up just taking it out anyway. I'm having trouble grabbing them today. I don't know why. You see? And then they're coming. Oh, I know why. Because I'm working with it open. That's what's happening. I was thinking to myself, what's going on? Why am I being so off today while doing this? Well, of course I'm off because I'm doing it with it open. And I don't like how this one got smudged when I try to take it off. They're so tiny. But it's fine. I have another one. I have extras. Okay, so that's Monday. And then I think I'm going to do Tuesday in red. I don't want to go too far down with not using the red. And then Thursday. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, this is Wednesday. And then again for Wednesday, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'm going to use the black one over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then last but not least, I am going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to be Friday. So for Thursday, I always like to leave more because I have a whole bunch of stuff going on Thursdays. That has changed a little bit since the last time I kind of came up with this setup. So let's see if it still works well for me. And then for Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to use them combined, which means, and let me just turn this over like this because I want to make sure to kind of start this way. And I still managed to put it on crooked. Okay, there we go, fixed it. I'm gonna combine Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm gonna use the rest kind of like as a list. I am gonna continue doing my trackers because I was getting pretty good at it, to be honest with you. So I want to continue doing them. So let me just set this up. And the rest, I want it to kind of be a running list of things to do. So what I'm going to do is just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15. So I'll just leave 5 for Saturday and Sunday. And then on slot number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slot number 6, I'll just go ahead and set this strip down. There we go. So what I was saying is that I want to count how many there are, because Saturday and Sunday I rarely use these here, but for next week I kind of like to have a space to start writing some things that I do need to remember to transfer to next week. So I think this is going to work great for me. Okay, I'm going to go into time lapse while I put all the little squares, and I'm going to try to get these straight, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I know I said this was going to be a next week, but this is a this week page, because I always like to have a place where I can put things that need to happen in the week, but that don't have a specific day for them to happen. Okay? And then let's just set the habit sticker right here. And this is it. So there are certain things that happen on a weekly basis. The first one of which is going to be my cleaning lady, which I don't want to forget. And since this is new, I don't know if she's going to continue coming on Tuesdays. I hope so. If not, then I'll just put some white out and change the day to whichever day it is going to be. And then I need to remember that running club is on Mondays, because all these are new things that we're doing. And then I need to remember that the farmers market happens on Thursdays, as well as chorus. And oh, running club, there's no school on Monday for us. Our school goes a little bit differently. So I'm gonna have to wipe this out, but let me get my school event stickers and use one of these little pencils so that I can mark that this is a no school day. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to do something fun with my daughter. I hope to be feeling better from my back so that we can go do something. So I'll white this out. I don't have the whiteout with me, so I'll have to do that later. And so Thursday, and then on Friday we're going to have allergy shots. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the last one that I did, because there are certain things that kind of happen on a weekly basis that you see, and I just forget them. I completely just forget them if I don't okay, so there we go. Perfect. So let me just, oh, and I do have something going on. So I don't know why it says here that there's a 5th grade forum. I think we did this already. They just changed the dates on us, so I need to verify if we're gonna have this or if this is the event that we already had. So I'm not gonna write it down here until I find that out. And things that I like to track in terms of habits are, so let me also do that, my habits. So sleep, water, Reiki. I've been really good at giving myself Reiki daily, organized. Every day I want to do something to organize. We moved, like the move here was a little traumatic because my husband was working all the time, so I kind of had to do it by myself, and it didn't go that well. I was also working, so it was really, really hard for me to do everything by myself. So there are some things that are not where they should go. So I need to do that. Clean. I want to track, you know, if I'm taking my meds. That way I don't forget if I did it or not. And then there are different things that I'm going to just track, which is just going to be low glucose instead of tracking veggies and all that stuff, because I'm eating in a kind of different way, and it's not quite keto, but it's very low carbs because carbs just spike my sugar up. So I want to kind of track all the days that I was able to have my glucose below a certain number. And yeah, I think that's it. It's very early in the week. I'm doing this on Monday, Monday the 11th. So I like to, so what I said was, I used to set it up like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but now I'm setting it up on Monday, and that way I have it there for the whole week. And then I want to use this back part for my meal planning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it decorated right now. So let me just do that. And I just want to make it pretty. And then I'm eating in this way, right? Because I'm being very conscious about what I'm putting into my mouth. So when you eat a certain way, you really, really have to pay attention to what you're doing. So I really have to kind of write down and make sure that I have all the food that I'm gonna need. And I think that's kind of the biggest challenge of all, to just make sure I do have absolutely everything I need. And you see it's starting to get super bulky here. And I can always take off the pages from previous weeks. And I think that'll help it a little bit. Because with the stickers, you know, the bulk, you start noticing the bulk. And I don't particularly mind all that much, but let's just do that. I think that's going to give me a little bit more wiggle room, because I just don't need to have these in, especially after a couple of weeks have elapsed. And I think I might have one more. I don't remember. Yep, I do have one more. Okay. And I think that's about it. I don't think I have any more, because I think that's, yep, that's fine. Perfect. Those are all the ones that I inserted. And it doesn't make all that much of a difference, but, you know, every little bit helps. Okay. Now, I want to kind of set this up so that I can do my meal planning, right? So I kind of want to put my meal plan sticker over here. And I should have done something different. I'm going to do this next time. So let me just show you what just came to mind. A little bit late, but better late than never. which is for me to set this washi lower and put the meal plan above the washi instead of doing it how I'm doing it right now. You see, so if I had the washi here, the meal plan would go up here. It's fine. I'm still gonna make it work. And I did used to like how the productivity pages, you know, kind of had this strip down here, but it's totally fine. I can still divide my pages. And let me just look and see what washi I do have left, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to encase the meal plan sticker here so that when I draw the line, this is not hanging loose weirdly. I mean, a waste of a washi strip if you ask me, but it is what it is. I didn't think of this earlier. So that's what we're doing, okay? And then I'll just divide my sections because I do feel that it's good to have kind of sections divided here. Right, there we go. That looks good. So this is kind of like my inventory. This is going to be like my inventory of what I have. And then for next week, I'm also going to kind of write like a small inventory. And I might be able to get away with just using one of these. And there's always things that, you know, when I cook or when I prep, I do more than one so that I have some available. Oops, I am so sorry. I just bumped the camera, so that I have available for next week. Right, there we go. So I think this is going to be great. And then I can always put another washi strip like here, so I can kind of just do the days. I am going to write a little bit more this time around whenever I'm doing the meal planning, because I need to prep a little more. But if I leave 2 spaces, that's going to be fine. So that's 2, 4, and 2. And again, I'm just going to do 5 days. The weekends, I don't need to have them that structured, so I can always use my Sunday page to do this if I need that space, right? Day 3. And this is a nice way to use those extra date strips, because other than this, what else are you going to be able to do with date strips, right? So use them here this way, and it looks nicer. At least to me it does. And last but not least, I need to set up my groceries strip. So I like to have my grocery list for the things that I think I'm going to be doing next week. And that way, like if I see a recipe that catches my eye that I kind of want to try, I have the perfect place to just write this down. And then I'm done with another page of stickers. So I basically don't have that many stickers left from this kit, which is great. That's how I like it. So, and this box that I have here, I have 2 options. I can either use it over here, which I think would have been the perfect place to use this had I thought of this earlier. I don't think I can fit it here anymore, because let me see. Yeah, I kind of might be able to fit it here. Anyway, it's fine. If it doesn't fit, it's fine. You know, it's still okay to have it, and I might still, you know, just kind of use it in the middle of Sunday or below one of these days that I did use it. So yeah, I hope you like how I set up my weekly view and kind of what I do in terms of meal planning on the back of it. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. It gives you some ideas on other fun things that you can do with your planner. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and it helps my channel grow, and it helps YouTube know that these videos are good to show to other people as well. And as always, thank you so very much for watching and being here with me, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your week. Bye guys.